Hi. All throughout these tapes, we've been talking about being overweight, what it takes to lose the weight, and how to keep it off. We've used phrases like unwanted pounds, chicken fat, out of shape, plump, and so on. But there is one word we have sort of danced around and never really addressed. That word is the word obese. Now, I hate this word. The first time I ever saw it was at the doctor. I saw him write the word obese in my chart. I was shocked. There I was just a kid, and they were describing me as obese. I thought they only used that for grown-ups. I acted like I knew what the word meant, and that sort of brushed off. But when I rushed home and looked it up, I was devastated. I couldn't believe what I read. Obese, extremely fat, grossly overweight. I never thought about myself like that. I always knew I had a weight problem. There were the extra large sizes, but I never thought about myself as grossly overweight. When you think about it, what is a gross anyway? It's a group of 144 things, or 12 dozens. I looked at myself and thought, am I really that big? I just couldn't believe it. Well, that was probably one of the most startling moments of my life. It was the first time I really had to confirm my weight and look at it in the most blunt and realistic term. I wasn't just overweight. I was so overweight it had become a serious medical problem. How could I ever let that happen? Needless to say, that was a shock in my life that made me wake up and realize all the harm I was doing to my body. Of course, then I went about all the wrong ways to lose weight, and well, you know that story. But the point is that I've never before used the word obese to describe myself. I thought that other people could be obese, but surely not me. Besides, I always thought obese was such a distasteful word anyway. Well, as difficult as this may be, I had to ask you this. Are you chubby? Are you overweight? Or are you obese? Have you been honest with yourself? Or have you, like me, been avoiding the issue? Maybe some of you really don't know what the difference is between overweight and obese. Well, according to the American Medical Association, an estimated 34 million Americans are at least 20% overweight. So if your recommended weight is supposed to be 139 pounds, let's say, and you're about 167 pounds, then you're overweight. But listen to this carefully. If you're 40% over your recommended weight, you fall into the category of seriously obese, and there are almost 12.4 million Americans who are seriously obese. Here's another little fact I read. Do you know that women who watch TV for more than 4 hours a day are twice as likely to be obese as women who watch less than 1 hour? I guess that means as soon as we turn on that TV, a little switch flips on in our brain and signals, time to eat, time to eat. And the more we're glued to the TV, the more we eat. Well, that's pretty overwhelming. And the scary thing is, just like when I was a kid, most people think, I just need to lose a few pounds. They never recognize how serious their condition is. They never think that they are obese. Only other people could be obese. But the important thing here is that you've got to be honest with yourself. By trying to hide or avoid the facts, you're doing only harm to yourself. Not good. And no matter how ugly or painful the word is, if you are obese, then you have to recognize that fact and do something about it now. How do people become obese? Well, maybe I can explain with the help of this molded clay. See, God gave us our own unique form, which we're born with. It's our responsibility to take care of that form. What happens is that over the years, we lose our responsibility. And we slowly, but steadily, add more substance or weight to our form, just like I'm adding clay to this model here. Pretty soon, we've added so much weight to our form, our health suffers. We can't fit into our clothes. An original form is very out of shape. It takes a long time to put on all that weight, so naturally it's going to take a while to get it off. But if we are really committed to making a change, if you are tired of dragging around the albatross effect with us every place we go. We could just as slowly and steadily peel off those layers of clay and return to the form we had. Maybe not a perfect form. There really isn't such a thing. The unique work of art God intended us to be all along.